first and 10. Joe Burrow. And his first pass is incomplete. So, Charles, here we are, Week 17. Both of these teams playing their 16th game of the regular season. And obviously for decades, that was the full season. But as we all know, a little strange, still one more game to go next week.
Yeah, Brandon, I think we're both interested to see how things play out next week because we know their division titles and wild card spots up for grabs. So those teams, no doubt, they'll be all in. But how would you like to go in front of a team that's 3-13 and say, okay, guys, one more time, let's go get them. If we win, it benefits someone else.
Yeah, gang.
Quit hopping on my channel and talking,
once again here on 2nd and 10. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. That'll leave him with a
I just feel about working, bro. I just have, look through
this defense for the Giants. They were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with interceptions in that game.
I beat him by like 50, bro.
2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
He not the best, bro.
Burrow
He's not the best.
He said you can't run that
complete to his tight end, Cole.
Yeah, like, huh?
31 to nothing. No, I'm not running the back,
bro. You being up that much is crazy. Is my shit fucking up, bro?
Position after the big play inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Get the fuck out of here, bitch.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10.
Good dog, Burrow. You don't get the fuck out of here, bitch. You don't go,
the Bears have taken the early lead.
Hey, bro.
Santos attack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? All right, look. Wednesday, I got off work at like 1, 2 in the morning. And I had texted this girl named Paige, right? But it's a girl that worked with me. Her name is Paige too, bro. Man, listen, I sent the wrong shit. And that page that I work with, that's like HR. Like, bro. Nigga. But cool though, like, nigga, listen, bro. Listen, bro. I texted her and I was like, hey, like, text her. And then I was like, what you trying to do? Like, nigga, I was like, oh. I walked into work the next day, bro. Everybody knew, bro. I'm like, damn, like, man, I'm like, I walked in, it was like, bro, your little horny ass, like, you gonna be texting, your own manager type shit. I was like, bro. And then, like, when I finally, like, seen her, like, she was like, it's okay, like, the next thing on the booty call, you gotta text me early. I was like, huh? I was like, I was like, oh, nah, this ain't that type of party, like, she white with a little butt, though.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times
I'm married, bro.
say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football,
I've been married since 2020, bitch. What you mean? I'm married, man.
That allows you to run a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Eddie Jackson with a tackle.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The defense was at 5.
The crazy part though is like, it's really crazy how like niggas supposed to be a nigga. Like, and they out here saying that. Crazy, my boy. That's crazy, my boy. Now I'm telling you.
On 3rd down, Taylor.
Now I'm telling you, that's crazy.
They stop it for only 3 by the time of that. Bring up 4th down. He'll let this go for the end zone.
Bro, it ain't no way.
And he's got him. It's Tony for a giant touchdown. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Oh my, skipping it.
Bitch.
So is this your mic, bro?
I don't know what it is. I get paid. I gotta go. Shit, probably about both. Buy the controller and the mic. Fuck it.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And no outlet to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that.
I have no idea. I drove for the other way out here. Niggas ain't know he probably some messed up.
I would think that they would, because if they were
Real,
to
bro.
do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw complete here to Kmet. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he's got this down to the 35.
Usually we see
that type of night,
defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early.
You heard that song?
Running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Montgomery. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football, getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find the hole. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line. These two teams all tied after one. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. On the slant, he'll get it to Jones. Gain of 6 there.
Nah, go on, bro. You about to start fooling. I don't.
I didn't even say nothing, bro.
Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
On 1st and goal, they'll try the option left.
Burrow. CD boy.
Chicago. Joe Burrow scoring on the 2-yard keeper.
I missed this
and
shit.
The Bears have taken
Damn.
the lead. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
They'll throw on first down with Taylor. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Take that. Thank you, sir.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Great interception. Great interception.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Weak, bro.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Burrow. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Jared Cook, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears will extend their lead. Santos with the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
It sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Taylor.
Sack, yes, sir. Let's go.
The Bears get there for the sack. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
He's going to look deep down the field.
Baby.
It's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And
Good pick, boy.
Will get him all the way down to the 35. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
Well, this is Hilton on the receiving end. He'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. This one swung out to Montgomery. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. And they run the option on second down. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Joe Burrow with his second touchdown here in this first half as the Bears push further out in front. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Taylor's throw taken in by Slayton. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Taylor. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Now Taylor. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
And I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
I'm looking at the image in front of Facebook here. I mean, on Snapchat here. No, faggot.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart,
how did I not
efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Taylor's throw caught by Tony.
and
he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They go play action with Taylor. Steps away to his left. Taylor hit. He lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. To throw is Taylor. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Another pick, that's right.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off near the 34. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's Burrow. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Julian Love. And the Giants are going to have
with that ball
position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
touchdown! Colin Johnson, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
The fuck is this?
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Back to Montgomery on second down. And he's met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This is caught by Hilton. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Chicago. Like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch. Trying to run it in with Montgomery. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. And so often, Charles, we talk about, from the offense's perspective, what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams
want to
play
There you go.
That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next
But it's crazy, bro, because the multiple games, bro, we was up. Like, and star power, bro, that shit different, bro.
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up, whether it's on your grease board, right, in your
Star power different, bro.
exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful
like that
is not having a letdown. It was very
Lee
easy
had
last time.
last year, he probably would have had a chance.
We'll see if it's that easy here. A first down run from Barkley, pretty well defended. Give him 3 yards on the play.
Any playoffs last year? Nope.
Coming up on second
Once
and
we lost like the last games and shit.
Oh God, everybody's talking
shit,
about
bro.
the last minute.
Bruh.
Flush to his right. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
That's going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah.
However, we do have a flag down.
Yeah, you know Kier,
Let's check
right?
in with our referee.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
This will be accepted as it moves the offense back.
You know how they went on the trip. You know they went on a trip together, right?
Yeah.
Man, they got into it, bro.
On a trip?
Oh God.
Now Taylor to throw on second down. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well,
You hear me now?
defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable.
All right, what happened?
That's opposite of a lot
Damn.
of game
Yeah,
plans in
basically,
today's
apparently they've
NFL.
been getting into it like
You're
all
trying to keep
day.
the quarterback hemmed
Like,
in.
they got to
In
all
this
day
case,
yesterday.
they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine
Right.
with that, and
She
they
was
force
telling me
another
so much
incompletion.
this morning. I
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
So they
From
got
the
into,
red zone
like,
now, they'll look to
she,
throw.
I guess Pierre picked the win today.
Oh, he dropped it.
So
And that's
yeah,
pretty
they wanna,
indicative of the way this one's gone.
Punch Leo in her
I
face.
think that was good
with-
strategy there, trying to go right
Damn.
back to
What?
him after the last completion. But
She
this
wa- like,
time,
Leo ran
defense was
down.
all over him, and they
So
got
she
there to
walked
break
up
that
on
one
Leo.
up.
And Leah stood up and she
Eluding
swung.
the pressure
She
right.
said she didn't hit it, but she grabbed her head. And
It's
Leah trying to
close.
see.
It's so
got it hit
close.
in.
He gets it to the
Man.
1. Out
She-
of bounds right there.
She went up there here and like punched her
That's a
that shit.
big
Like,
league job there of getting
Yeah,
out of
she
the
said she just
pocket,
grabbed her
not
hair and, like,
panicking,
started
and just
pulling her
buying
down or
himself some
something.
time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
Over the middle, and there's a
damn.
diving catch.
Why did we beef her for, bro?
There
Like,
was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
but why would you even go out of the country with somebody that you beef with?
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
But it started on the trip.
Oh, like what? Like escalated? Like, damn.
I think, cause like, Kier been on bullshit. Like, she, like, Leah told me,
following the touchdown here to
like,
kick it
she knew
away.
what time. Like, it started like she
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone.
woke him up like at 7 in the
Get him down
morning,
right
so
around
he
the
was going to
25,
fight.
actually the 26
Right.
So
officially.
her and
So
Bryce
net
got
gain of
got
1 there.
ready.
The Bears
But
offense ready
Kier
to go for
decided
their
to go
next
live
drive.
and
Their
try to
lead
roll
down to
up.
2 scores
and
after
not
the
get ready.
touchdown a moment ago as they start with the
Man, I
first
hate
and
movies
10.
like that.
And he can only
Yeah, so
manage to
then
get a
she
couple.
kinda, like,
Second and 8 coming up.
And Bryce said she
Love to
was
just
ordered
strike
a
back
lift
with
so
a
they
touchdown
can get on
right here. If it's a
the
long play, so be
airplane
it.
and all that.
The main goal, get a couple of
So
first
she
downs.
ordered a
run
lift
some
because you
plays,
know how
run some
sometimes,
clock, allow their
like,
defense to get a
if
chance
one
to catch
lift
their
pick
breath,
up
settle
another
down,
one, like
and
the
relax a
time
little
change.
bit after they just gave up a
Yeah.
score.
She said so. Yeah, so when she ordered, she said the lift's 15 minutes away. She said, "Alright, I'm about to smoke real quick." And so they said okay. Then apparently another lift picked up their time, so then it was like 2
Throwing
minutes
on
away.
second and 8.
So she's like, "Alright, the lift here, so we gotta go."
Jones
Right.
has it.
She's talking about
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
making her leave shit and stuff. She's like, "Nah, you got ready you woke up at 7. You should have been ready."
Oh, okay.
That's how it all started,
And
man.
as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this.
Damn, they fault.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA
that's crazy.
Sports. Burrow looking to pass.
Damn,
This will be caught
that's
by
crazy.
Mooney. And he will have the Bears first down. They needed 4 to double down. He wound up getting 8.
Yeah, they gotta fly back with each other and shit. Like,
They'll run on first down. Montgomery. And he stopped immediately there.
airlines like shit.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
Damn, on a trip though, that's crazy.
Defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open,
at least when I get
to
back,
the
we can
QB,
fight.
and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And they cover the jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. And then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle.
And a lot of times these plays
in
either
mud
go
fighting.
for nothing, or they go for big
So what?
yardage. And here, they got to
Pigs
the
in mud
outside,
fighting.
turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down.
So fucking ignorant, man.
Montgomery back to the ground. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on his faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp.
What?
Intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And the Giants are right back in this football game. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. 13 yards remaining on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Taylor, he's going to wind up.
Damn, he ass open.
And that is caught.
Damn, he just got him shut.
Touchdown. Cano now to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big play that time through the air. 37 yards. On 1st down, it's Montgomery. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. 41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now is Joe Burrow. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Santos with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. touchdown here. Santos to kick this one away. Jackson now to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there, and of course the incompletion.
That's going to be caught by Tony, and he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Now Taylor. He gets it left side to Johnson. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Taylor. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Johnson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Taylor will throw again. They'll roll him out right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 2nd and 10. Now Taylor to throw. Looking for the end zone. And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Gano for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So with 14 seconds on the clock, they've got to go with the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now while there's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had